almost 4 o'clock. I can find plenty of other good setups in the market when there's no red folder news. And it's already December 14th, so not too much longer until Christmas. Shoes for a few people, and then literally just been looking at the charts. We just started, boom, going straight through those take profit levels. Good afternoon, everybody. It's currently almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been doing some work on my computer all day, trying to get the group back up and running. Been going over some trades for the week, trying to think of some video ideas as well, and then just doing some Christmas shopping on top of that. We had a pretty good week in the markets. We actually ended up catching a 1 to 3 on Friday, and it was literally a super clean trade. I'm going to be going over that later on in the video. And then just earlier this week, we actually took another W and then had 1 L. So only took 3 trades this week, but ending that week with a 1 to 3 was just textbook. And I didn't even take a normal setup. I actually entered really aggressive on this trade, which I shouldn't have done because I had a premature entry, but it did end up playing my way and ended up going a 1 to 3 with very little drawdown. So can't complain on that. But today I'm just gonna chill, do a few more things on the computer. But for right now, I'm gonna answer a few questions from Instagram, and then I'll show you guys the trade and stuff. All right, the first question is, why don't I trade red folder news? Red folder news is honestly just too risky for me, too much volatility. I can find plenty of other good setups in the market when there's no red folder news, so I'm not even gonna take my chances when there is high volatile news, just for it to honestly most likely just run to my stop loss. Or in a sense, if it does go my way and it shoots through all my take profits, yeah, I made a good amount, but it's really just not worth the risk for me. I'd rather just not trade red folder news. Now, the second question is, do I invest in crypto? And honestly, I don't have a big crypto portfolio. I don't really mess with that stuff anymore. I used to have a pretty decent sized portfolio, but I haven't really been into it too much. I really just only day trade futures. And then I have a long-term stock portfolio and stuff that I just put money into every week. So haven't really been messing with crypto too much. The third one is, how many trades do I place in a day? Honestly, the max amount of trades you'll ever see me take in a day is 2, and you won't even really see me do that. For me, most of the time I place 1 trade, win or loss, that's it for the day. I don't chase my losses, and normally I don't even try to add to my winners. I just take what I can get, and that's it. Years ago, when I was taking 5, 10 trades in a single day, I just noticed most of the time I was ending the day red, and I was just giving all my money back to the market. So for me, one of my big rules is literally taking max 2 trades in a day, and that's it. So the next one's, when's the group opening back up? And that's a super good question. The group is actually going to be opening back up in the beginning of January. I've been working on the group a lot recently, trying to get some videos filmed for that, just updating the Discord, all that type of stuff, and really just trying to get as much content and resources out for the members that I can, since we are going to be launching in January. So we don't have much longer. It's already December 14th. So definitely trying to get all that done before the, let's say, 25th of December, before Christmas, basically. All right, so the next question is, how do you deal with losing streaks? Honestly, I just keep pushing through it. As cliche as that sounds, if you've been trading for a while, you know you're gonna have losing streaks. So you literally just need to keep pushing through it and do the same thing that you've been doing. If you have a strategy that's already proven to win, you've gotten payouts, all that type of stuff, then keep on doing what you're doing. Sometimes the market's just not gonna be the best. It's not gonna respect the levels as much. But if you know your strategy is solid, then don't switch up or anything. Just deal with the losing streaks. And then honestly, you're still gonna have winning streaks as well. So as long as you have a good risk to reward ratio, those wins are gonna outdo those losses for sure. All right, this is the last one I'm gonna answer, then we're gonna move on. What's the main issue people face with becoming profitable? Honestly, to keep the answer simple, it's literally just discipline. Most people know of, or they're currently using, a solid strategy, but it's literally just discipline that's keeping them from that profitability. Now, if that's just letting their losses run, and they're not cutting it quick enough, or if they're getting into the green but they're cutting their profits way too soon and not letting their profits run as long as they should. Or it could be things like they're just rushing a trade, or they're taking too many trades in a day. You literally have to create set rules for yourself once you know yourself as a trader, and follow those rules no matter what. So a few rules for me, for example, I don't trade red folder news. I only take max 2 trades a day, normally 1 though. And I look for a setup that has minimum 2 timeframes in Confluence. Those are just a few rules I have. And that is a big step towards that profitability stage that all traders are trying to get. And it's already December 14th, so not too much longer until Christmas. I really need to hop online and order a few more things for a few other people. So I'll probably at least try to order 1 or 2 more things later today. Honestly, this is what my day has been consisting of. I've been just doing some Christmas shopping, trying to find some shoes for a few people, and then literally just been looking at the charts, been just going over my trades, and then like I said, working on the group. Still got a few more things I need to wrap as well, but it's looking solid. I'm actually excited for Christmas this year. I think it's going to be a pretty good Christmas. I still have, like I said, a lot more things I actually need to wrap, and then I still have a lot more things I need to order. So I also got this whiteboard. I just ordered that not too long ago for a really good deal. I know it's crazy dark, the lighting sucks over there, but that's going to be the vision board. So we're going to be drawing out all our goals, stuff like that. Probably going to be hanging it up here. I'm going to have to take that down right there, but it's probably going to go on that wall. And then this blank wall right back here, I'm going to have a few things on that. So I'm going to try to get all this decorated. All right, someone just slid up and asked another really good question on Instagram. So I'm going to answer that real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that trade that we ended up catching on Friday. So the question was, what keeps you motivated? And honestly, the things that keep me motivated the most, I think just like everyone else that gets into trading or gets into business of some aspect, is time and money. Now for the money part, I just want to have enough money to where I can have fun with my life. I can do the things I want to do, like travel the world, all that type of stuff. But the main important thing is also retiring my parents, right? I've seen my parents work hard their whole life. So just to be able to retire them would be one of the best feelings. To be able to provide comfort in their lives and mine would definitely be the top thing for sure. But on the other hand, time is another big thing, right? So we spend 40 hours a week normally just working for someone else, making that CEO rich, and we're just barely getting by. So we are literally just giving our time up. Now, if you can dedicate your life to something, you can find a passion, you can work towards that, let that make you money, then that is the goal in itself, right? So you can make all the money in the world, right? But you can never get your time back. That's why time is the most valuable thing. So in reality, it goes hand in hand, time and money. But just to be able to have my time is the most valuable thing. I want to be able to spend the short amount of time we have on this earth the way I want to. I don't want to be working until retirement and then barely be able to just live my life. I want to be able to get the money I want, have the freedom to be able to do everything I want at a young age. But that was a really good question, so I just had to answer that. But now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the trade. All right, so there's really not much to say about this trade. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even have taken this trade because it did not line up with my rules. So yes, I did break my rules on this trade, but it did play out, which honestly, if you break your rules and the trade still plays out, that's not a good trade. But I ended up taking that. I went really, really aggressive. This was not even on a funded account though. I would have never taken this trade on a funded account. This was to pass a challenge account. So I guess that's why I did that, just to pass a challenge account. I play the challenge account and funded accounts totally different, but let's just go ahead and show you. You can see we're on the M5 time frame right here. Let's just go ahead and jump to the 1 hour. Let's see. Let's just do the 1 hour real quick. And you can see we had all-time high right here, previous all-time high, you could say. And then if we jump back to the 1 minute, this is where we were going to get our aggressive entry, right? You can see this previous contrary candle to this push right here. That is the M1 contrary candle. I was going to try to get an aggressive entry off that level, but when we were chilling right here, I'm like, we're not going to tap into that level. I'm just going to get an entry if this starts retracing to the upside and try to catch us up to pass my account, right? That's exactly what happened. We missed it by a little bit right there. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to enter. I ended up entering right here. And you can see I had 4 take profits set. We just started, boom, going straight through those take profit levels. We ended up going straight past TP1. You can see we literally just kept on going and going. TP2, and then literally tapped right into TP3. Ended up having a little bit of a retracement, and then I seen we were starting to go down, and I sold the last runner I had, I think right around this area, which I already passed the account, so I didn't even need a TP4, because right around TP2 I think we passed, but I just held for a little more. But you can see we took literally like no drawdown whatsoever. So this trade, even though I shouldn't have taken it, it was super aggressive. It still played out. We passed the account. That's it. I would have never taken this trade on a funded though. But that is literally all this setup was. We were at all-time highs, you know, figured we were going to keep on going up, try to create new all-time highs. And that's exactly what happened. We just followed the trend, got an aggressive entry, and that's what gave us that TP3. But the cool thing about this one was how fast it went through our take profit levels. You could see we just literally, kept going up and up and up. That shit was like a rocket. So super solid when it came to profit, but that is literally it. There was nothing exciting about this trade. I'm going to go ahead and buy another prop firm challenge probably for this week. And then I'm going to try to film just some stuff about that, let you guys know how it goes, film my trades, all that type of stuff. But nothing too exciting. I'm just going to go ahead, get off of here for now. If you guys want to see more content from me, subscribe to my YouTube. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at OAlexZ. The link will also be in the bio. But that's just going to wrap up the video. Make sure you guys leave a like, and hopefully I'll see you guys here in the next one.